Welcome to our 6th tutorial for this series. Now that we have created an EC2 instance, the next step that we want to do is to connect to it. Now there are two ways to connect to an EC2 instance. The first way is to use the EC2 Connect, which means you will use the AWS EC2 Connect feature. So you can connect via your browser. And the second option is to use your own terminal or computer to connect using the SSH, which stands for Secured Shell. Now for the first option, the easy to connect way, just click the instance ID that you want to connect, this instance. Then on the top right, click connect, then connect again. This will open up a new tab with the terminal that you can run or you can use to run commands on your EC2 instance. So basically this is your own server that you are borrowing from AWS. So if you're not familiar with Linux commands, it's a prerequisite on you when you are using EC2 instance, because most of the time you will uh, write commands for you to be able to um, leverage the EC2 instance feature. So for example, a Linux command is pwd, which means present working directory, ls to list down all the files within the present directory, cd means change directory, etc. So you must be familiar with this commands, the fundamentals of the Linux commands. Now for the second option, you can also, if you're using a Mac or a Windows 10 above terminal or a Linux, you can leverage the SSH feature or the secured shell. So how do we do that? Remember, we downloaded a .pem file when we create the instance. Remember, we click a button, then create new key. So most likely the key is located at your downloads folder. So I'm at my downloads folder, or I'm inside the downloads folder. So the first step that I need to do is to make uh, this file usable, because right now you can, or you might not be able to use it if you don't run this command. Then after this, we will use this key to connect to our EC2 instance. Let's copy this. Then let's go back to the instance details. Let's go back again to the connect page. We have here the username that you defined. So let's use that, EC2 user at this one, at this IP address. So basically what this means is we use this key, then we're connecting using this user at this IP address. So when you enter, okay, these two, this terminal and this terminal are both they are identical, meaning whatever you can do here, you can also do on this terminal. So these two are the most popular way to connect. I'm not sure if there are other ways, but if I'm not mistaken, if you're using Windows 10 below, you might be using PuTTY, or an application that you might need to download to connect. But for now, this is what we're gonna be using. Most likely we'll be using the EC2 Connect, because it's easier to do, or easier to set up compared to the other one, because the other one depends on your OS or operating system. So that's all for now for this tutorial, and see you on the next one. Bye.